What do you mean?
You've seen him.
Hey guys,
He
we're
loves
back with The
playing
Witcher, and
soldier.
hopefully I won't
He's
step on any
everywhere.
more bear
He's
traps.
reckless.
Letho will want him assassinated, like the others.
I'm looking out for them on the
Some action.
ground, but with
Been
this
skulking in
tint,
these caves like
I'm
bats.
trying to follow him carefully
Like
also,
the bat
but
that's slain by the king's
with
mercenaries.
the way everything's
What is
tinted.
it, Lux? Scared?
I heard Deathmold never lets Hensel out of his sight, and now a witch has arrived in the
I'm
camp.
trying to follow his
One of
exact
him, 3
footsteps.
of us.
But you know who it is.
I know, damn it, but don't let it get to you.
It's Triss Marigold who worries me.
If she betrays that Sheila ordered us to get rid of Demervent, things will get out of hand. Letho should kill her.
He should, but apparently he only kills kings.
You know, we could use this thing called a torch. Or we just couldn't. Is that Letho? Oh, hey, Letho.
Here at last.
They're guarding the camp like it was a princess's chastity.
Damn, we all have
You
Witcher
learn
eyes.
anything?
The White Wolf has arrived at the Kedweni camp with Vernon Roach.
Looks like he's Henselt's lackey now.
I'd rather Henselt used others as his lackeys.
Now, what my question is in my head is, are all of these guys trained as Witchers, or are they just genetically mutated nobodies? That's my question. Because they do have different armor sets. But they're wearing a pendant of the snake. Like, each god damn it. Each Witcher has a path. Geralt is of the wolf. There's of the wolf. I think one's of, like, the panther or the cat. Or yeah, it's cat, wolf, bear, and snake or serpent. And that guy is wearing the snake medallion. So he's obviously following in a different school than Geralt. So he's obviously taught very differently. Hence why they use dual wielding and things like that that Geralt does not use, which is a really, really neat detail. Okay.
With his amnesia, we're safe.
Not so. That's exactly what makes him so dangerous. We have to be careful. Especially now we've broken off with Yorvith and his bunch.
There's something else. Sheila de Tanzerville.
You're right. Our sorceress is playing hard.
De Tanzerville has done her job. We don't need her anymore.
Yeah, he's the
Won't
same
kill
medallion
her.
too.
Not just yet.
Oh,
You
and
know
Letho.
best.
Okay,
That's
so...
right. The main thing now is to get rid of Henselt. He'll go soon.
What about you?
I'm heading to Lochmuir. That's where things will be decided. We'll meet again soon, if you're careful.
To drink a jug of wine and laugh about it?
Who knows?
So, the reason that Letho is so unheard of is because Witcher schools are, like, spread throughout
I'll
this,
take
like,
the
world.
palisade. We'll meet by the cave entrance.
And because of that, all Witchers don't exactly know each other. And they don't even know that some people exist, so Letho could easily be an ex-School of the Snake guy.
Fuck, I suppose so.
Is this a stealth section? Did I go the wrong way? Did I get spotted? It's very unclear to me. Damn it, I was so close.
They're hiding in the ravines.
The other ones probably fled there.
Our dead man should have a key on him.
Do you remember anything else?
They said Sheila de Tanzerville was an accomplice in the murder.
What?
Sheila. She was here while you were lying in a trance. She said she'd follow the second assassin. Do you remember anything else?
There's no time to waste. I'll follow them.
Good luck, Geralt.
I bet we would have gotten some good information if I didn't get caught, like, instantly, but it's so unclear what's happening there, and, like, jeez. Okay. Apparently there's a blue dot in here, which means there's someone I need to talk to of
I have no
importance.
bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a...
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an oren for his humble follower.
Having an...
Cheapskate.
What?
Are you moved? Then...
I guess I'll just give them all 36 then?
Having an oren and not...
Cheap. Are you moved? Then...
Oh my goodness.
Good luck.
Thank you. Please accept this booklet, which will teach you how to live a worthy life.
A worthy life, huh? This wasn't even the guy I think I was supposed to talk to. I think it's this guy back here. Or I can't even speak to... Okay, whatever. I wonder what he actually gave us. It seems like some sort of religious book. The good book. It's the good book, guys. Don't worry. I just took my boots off on accident. Once a disciple of his said to Prophet Laboda, "Teach me, master, how should I proceed? My neighbor desires my favorite dog. Should I give him my dog? My heart shall break from grief. Yet should I deny him the dog, I shall be unhappy. For I shall harm my neighbor with my refusal. What should I do?" The book's unfinished. Like, I can't switch pages. He legitimately ripped me off. Okay. This was a different RPG. I would have killed you on the spot. You're lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna put a rune in this sword before we leave. So I have tons of them lying around. I don't remember what section they're in. Or actually, you know what? I think I put them all in a chest because I didn't... There's a moon rune, which is damage on signs, but I'm not really using my signs for that. You know what? We'll just hold off on that. Okay, so looks like we're gonna go uncover Shield since she seems to be our enemy. Which is quite interesting.
So?
Let's play dice poker, let's trade. Do you have anything of interest? Amethyst armor. I could make this if I want... Oh, it's an armor enhancement, it's not armor. Blue meteorite, silver sword. Drog armor. Drog essence. I haven't even fought whatever a drog is. Robust K20 sword. Robust meteorite. Okay, so our weapons are currently much better than what he even has, so... Let's move on. I think we're pretty much ready to be done with this section of the game. Let's head out to the Kingslayers Hideout. I wonder how many chapters this game has. The last one I think had 4 or 5. 5 being the last one, which was the one we almost got to before, you know, the memory crashed. And I was like, you know what? In hindsight, I love The Witcher, but this game's awful. It's just awful. Awful and awkward.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
So, I'm glad that we're going to get to do this one and finish it, and play Witcher 3. I'm glad that I'm feeling better, and in fact, good enough to do so. I'm taking medicine, which is apparently really helping me, in the reason as to why I couldn't record before. Okay, so, am I even going the right way? I don't... Uh-huh. You know, I mean, it's kind of accurate, because maps in this time probably wouldn't tell you a whole lot geographically, but this doesn't really tell me how to get there, to be honest. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to Harpy, okay.
How many more can there be?
Apparently only 2. Although we need their feathers for that guy, so I gotta make sure and loot them. Also dropping quite a bit of mutagen. That's weird. I think those are the harpies I killed in the dream. We can take him down, no problem. I just dislike the long gap in between when I kill them and how long I have to wait to pick up loot. But, you know, it's fine. Just a minor nitpick. So we are heading the right way. Hopefully my Witcher senses will allow me to avoid these bear traps entirely. Oh. I wish I had a water spell or something. This thing can't even fight back. Okay, yes it can. Yes it can. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna save before we go on. There's bound to be more magical creatures. The medallion's still glowing. These traps are much more visible now. Thank goodness. I kind of want to head to the end of these caves and see what's over here.
Medallion's telling me something.
Yeah, I know that's progress, but where does this go? I don't know if I want to know just yet, but you know what, we're gonna go. It's locked, never mind. I bet Letho's going to escape, he's gonna run out the door, and I'm gonna have to follow him or something ridiculous. Oh, hey, look, another one. Are you just going to run away right now, sir? Sir. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. No, no. That combo. He hits harder than thunder. Jesus Christ. Holy moly, I did not think that... Oh, man. Okay, I know better this time. Yet I step on the trap. Okay, you know what? Let's coat our sword in something. I don't know what a gargoyle would even be weak for, so maybe we should just coat it for general damage. Enhancements. We can still add an armor enhancement onto what we're wearing. Okay, so... this just in general increases sword damage, so let's do it since I have no specific clue as to how to fight this enemy.
The medallion again.
I love the slow motion pause when you open that radial menu. Apparently, our spell didn't get cast. Come on, Figure, come back up, please. Yurden. And there we go. Oh man, the first time that didn't hurt me. Let's roll out the fire. Roll out the fire. Got some gargoyle stuff. Alright, so... in order to quick heal, let's just meditate a bit, and then we're gonna drink some potions. And hope that Letho's in there for a good old rematch. So we're gonna meditate first. It's, midnight. No, I actually just prefer noon. Alright, now we're gonna drink some potions down and fight him. Let's go with fetch. I don't really use my signs for bone. Like, I use my signs very defensively. But you know what? We're actually out of swallow, so I guess we're just gonna go for this weird combination. Wipe that sweat off your brow, Geralt. It's time to fight the unknown. And save. So that way, in case you die fighting the unknown, we can fight again. Is that a troll? I cannot identify the creature that is whatever that is. Oh, it's a golem. I have no clue how to fight a golem.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh, it can only be hit from behind. And it died from my deflection damage. That was a lot less challenging than I thought it would be. In fact, the other ones were much more difficult. So let's see what's in here. A superb well-balanced dagger. I was hoping to find some good loot, but... oh, there's a chest over here too. And apparently I cannot loot it. There's a sword in this bed. It's an elven sword, from what I can see. Oh, I missed this completely.
Sheila knew. She wants to destroy the evidence.
What evidence?
We didn't want to leave you.
What are you talking about?
Nearly made it. Just think. The Wild Hunt. We could have freed the world of the omen of war.
Why are they... the Wild Hunt? Why? What is Letho trying to do? Okay, here we go. Flashback time.
September 13th, 1269. The Ravine of the Hydra. Following the Peace of Sintra, 53 officers of the Vryhead Brigade were brought here and executed, their throats cut. The elves' bodies were dropped into the chasm. I don't know what the riders of the hunt were looking for. November 23rd, 1269. Sintra, the village of Coldwater, and another victim of the hunt. An 11-year-old boy. His parents didn't even ask if he had a chance. I'm tired. February 24th, 1270. A high pass in the Armouche Mountains. An Imperial Manticore, one of the world's oldest and deadliest monsters. I used to feel excitement at moments like this. Now the beast is only an obstacle on my way. Its meat and hot blood will help me survive this icy hell. May 30th, 1270. The Yaruga River. The hunt continues to race south. Since I've been following them, they've taken 23 individuals, all between the ages of 10 and 20. All except for Yennefer.
Oh, there's a sword called the Negotiator, and a diagram for conflagration and Seret's notes. So, that was kind of interesting. Not necessarily the entire part about all the people being executed, but the thought of, like, Geralt, like, has eventually... he used to have some sort of purpose. And the weird thing about The Witcher is, it's not necessarily about this, but the thing about Geralt is he's always trying to find a purpose, like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? What do I want? And the fact that he's just lost pride in killing manticores is not... probably not good. Because aside from killing and, his usual habits, I don't think he has any other things that he likes to get involved with. So, the Negotiator... it's really good on the vitality, freeze, and bleeding. But it does not do that much damage. Oh my goodness. I could try it out and try to up the damage with upgrades, though. You know, we're gonna do that. Is there any... Oh, there's no permanent upgrades we can put in it at the moment, though. Let's take a look. Looks very similar to our original sword, in fact. I can't tell what that is on the... Interesting that he was carrying a sword that belonged to a school of the wolf. But, whatever. Okay, so how do I... Oh, that's right, we can climb. I'm also gonna save. I can't save while climbing, apparently. Alright, looks like we're done here, and we have to go speak with Deathmold now. Oh, I almost forgot to read her notes. Else I would have never been able to read them. No, I don't want to take off my boots. Oh, that's getting a little annoying. Doesn't really matter what boots we wear. They're all one armor at this point. Okay, so... Where is it? Should be up in books. Notes from the Kingslayer named Cerits, which is the guy that just died. He seems different, but in reality is so similar. Our paths have been the same. We survived the trials, we endured the same training, and have slain so many monsters that we can no longer keep count. So many men, also. The difference is in the details. When I see him moving in combat, I want to laugh, but I also see that he's just as effective, if not more so. There is, however, one critical difference that I cannot describe adequately. He has a goal, he is committed to something. He doesn't wander the world as if blown about by the wind. I believe he feels emotions at a level that I cannot attain, yet these emotions are not typically human. Is it an illness of some kind? I think he teeters on the brink of instinct and emotion, and that he uses up a lot of energy to maintain his mental health. I hope I get a chance to know him better and learn from him. Nothing specific, just life. That is so... That's extremely sad to see. Not only because he is now dead, but he could be talking about both Geralt and Letho. Because Letho... I think he's talking about Geralt, though, because he's like, oh, the way of combat is way of combat so weird. And if they've been stalking Geralt, they know, because he's from a different school. And apparently the School of the Wolf really favors rolling around like an idiot and dancing with the sword. But he understands both of them at such a level, and that's what I think ties Letho and Geralt together, is that they are so similar, but it's just these tiny details and what they want that drives them apart from being, like, I don't know, practical brothers in arms. Okay, so... Okay. I guess we're just gonna walk back the way we... Ow. I'm a genius. That's what I am. Okay, then. There's totally not gonna be an ambush waiting for me out here, or something. I'm actually surprised there isn't. The fog's still going, of course. We haven't stopped that. Who are you? Oh, just some bandits. Let's get this over with. I'm surprised he was able to block that. Well then, that's taken care of. It's a bummer because this faithful controller I've used for most of this playthrough on the Dark Souls one is starting to give out on me on its X button. There's a part in the Dark Souls playthrough and the left trigger. There's a part in the Dark Souls playthrough in which I go to parry an attack and I just stand there and take it head on and die for the most ridiculous reason. Just my controller did not want to work. I don't think I've, like, thoroughly explored Roach's camp.
Watch yourself, Geralt. For Fen. He's downright daft.
Fen! Keep dropping your guard like that and they'll beat your kisser to a pulp! Who do we have here?
Someone who's worried about your close combat skills.
We practice a few hours every day.
And here I thought practice makes perfect.
Really? Care to show us your skill then? White-haired one.
Sure, why not?
What are the rules?
Spare our gentlemen's bits for the ladies. Other than that, hit wherever you want. We'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn something. So...
Oh, so...
I'll try.
Alright, let's do this. It appears that he has nothing against using magic because he didn't say anything, but... Oh, it's fist fighting. Oh. I thought that was MASH, but apparently not. Come on.
Move it! Dodge! Dodge! Wake up!
What a weakling. And there we go. Anyone else? I'm happy to take on anyone.
Got a feeling Fen won't remember much of that fight. With a few more surprises up.
Sure, why not? Let's do this till the end.
Let's see what...
Make some room!
Let's see what Vernon taught you. I just have a feeling that these QuickTime events are gonna need some larger... They're gonna have smaller boxes. Or smaller windows, I should say. To get them done. But that guy was just stupid and ran right into our fist, apparently.
Ha! He's still young. He'll learn. With a few more surprises up our sleeves.
Sure.
Why not?
Run out of monsters to slay? Why are you fighting my men?
Just checking to see if you've taught them well.
And?
I'm amazed they're still standing.
You lackeys. Letting yourselves get thrown around like hay bales. Maybe you want to give me a try.
What? Yeah, let's do this. Let's go, Roach. You're getting thrown around like hay bales hasn't even hit me. Have you had enough yet? That's a little brutal for your friends, but okay.
You win. Feels like I've been kicked by a mare.
Pleasure getting a few slugs in the mug from you, Witcher. We're always eager to learn. You deserve a prize.
And my prize is?
Reward.
It's no reward, just a sign of gratitude. We drag our asses round the world and collect all sorts of scrap metal. Take something. May it serve you well. See you.
Not so fast, Witcher.
Oh no.
You'll take me on now.
Will I? Will I really? Snitch? Is that what he just called me?
So be it.
Am I supposed to remember him? Did I do something? Well, he's not putting up a very good fight for wanting revenge for whatever I did. I love how the developers are like... They designed Geralt so he's a human, so he can easily die, as you've seen me do many times. But then I go to these fist fights, and Geralt is a god that cannot be touched.
What the bloody hell's all this about?
We're just practicing.
Want practice? I'll have you cleaning the canteen with your bare arses. How's that for practice? Back to the camp!
Aye, sir. That doesn't end this. Stop looking for square coins. You've little to gain, and you just might lose your head over.
Oh.
So long.
I can't wait to kill you. I don't even remember what I did. He's probably part of a side quest. A score to settle. He said that he gave us some items, but... Is this it? Steel plate enhancement. I think that's it. I don't think he gave us anything of interest. Nope. Okay, well, that was still nice to go through.
His mother comes and tells him, the elder and the recruiter are coming for you.
I love that guy that just runs around the camp screaming Semper Fi for absolutely no reason.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
One thing that I always did find amazing is, I remember the first time I played this game was when I got my very first laptop, and I'm like, I know a game I can handle, and I bought The Witcher, and I'm like, yeah, time to do this, and my laptop could not even handle it. The game was running at like 20 frames per second on lowest settings. It was horrendous. And now here I am sitting with my monster PC, and I can run it just fine. Minus the cutscenes, which I think are either capped or they're just not optimized well. Oh, yeah, I have to remember. Score to settle. As you remember, The Witcher had been training a bit with Roach's men. The Caed Bwenny soldiers watched the sparring with interest, and once The Witcher was done, one of the onlookers challenged him to a duel. Civic interrupted in the fight, however. The soldier left angry, mumbling something about square coins. It would have been the strangest cursing in the world, if not for the fact that square coins were closely connected to the conspiracy against King Henselt. They were used by the conspirators as a secret symbol. I gotta find him. He's a secondary character. He has to be on this list. It has to tell us, because I know we talked to him before. Because he said, oh, Civic, there we go. Through the generals and marshals, though the generals and marshals are ones to earn the laurels and honors from glorious battles, victorious campaigns, and successful wars, the core of every army is made up of simple soldiers and non-commissioned officers. Lance Corporal Civic of the Dun Banner was the best example. Like any good soldier, he was no philosopher and did not question his superior orders, yet ruled his subordinates with an iron fist at the same time. His combat experience and years of practice had taught him a few key rules. One sleeps whenever possible and rises whenever awoken. Drinking on duty should be discreet and restrained, and a mouthful of booze must always be left for the superior officer. And finally, while on march, women should only be raped when nobody's watching. That's an uncomfortable detail to read. Add to that a sense of extreme pride in duties fulfilled, a trait so characteristic of a career soldier, and you get, my dear readers, the portrait of the model Caed Bwenny veteran. Well, I think I'll have no problem slaughtering that guy like a pig. So our next thing is to speak with Deathmold again. Deathmold, we're here. Wait, he's not here this time. He probably went back to his tent. I do like the settings they picked for this one. It's very... because it's not all in just like, oh, you can go to this city, and this city, and this city. It has a more varied feeling to it, in which I was at a castle fighting. Then I went to a town, into like a swampy town, took care of their problems. And then I moved to this fort out here. Like, I really like the variations. I actually feel like I'm on an adventure rather than going from city to city to city to city over and over and over again, like in The Witcher 1.
Did you get him?
Sheila got to him first. He's dead.
The bitch! She's probably on the other side of the mist by now. Come on, Witcher. We've got to remove that damn curse. I got the medallion from the king, the one you were looking for. Here.
Awesome. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here after we level up. Do I actually have to max that out before I can get a point in Whirl? Oh, no way. I can just get a point in Whirl automatically. Whirl is going to do some extreme damage that we severely need. So I'll be happy to... Although I guess I can't see it unless I'm actually fighting. Oh, yeah, moves like that are going to do AoE damage, and I can't wait to test them out. Anyways, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching once again, and I hope I see you next time. Thank you, as usual. I think I already said that. Riding out.